Come right on in, my friends. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful program today. We've got some roses around here, and we've got lots of red, and we are smelling chocolate melting. Yes, this is Valentine's Day. Aren't you glad we have a nation that takes a day to celebrate love? I kind of like it. I bet you do too. Brings a lot of memories, you know. When we were young, we would take a Valentine for everybody in the class, and just nothing but good on Valentine's Day. Well, we have a perfect guest for Valentine's Day because Pastor Kurt Parker, he is the senior minister at Harborside Christian Church, Safety Harbor, Florida, and they have a beautiful chapel that was specifically designed just for weddings. And people rent this because they want a perfect place to get married. We'll show you some pictures of it. And it has been a real blessing in the kingdom of God. I want him to tell us how it started. And I have a feeling if you ever want to book it, you better book it kind of early because people are really using this gorgeous chapel. And more importantly, God is using it. We'll tell you all about it. And I'm going to join Stephanie. We're going to fix chocolate crackle sundae. You have to have chocolate on Valentine's Day. That's just kind of a rule. And there's no end to the wonderful recipes, but we chose one that's kind of simple. And of course, there's all the love songs, you know. That one, love makes the world go round, love makes the world go round. Somebody soon will love you if no one loves you now. I'm glad to tell you the Lord loves you. Always and forever. It's going to be a great program. And so I want to thank all of you who do support us. We are viewer supported. That means the viewers support us, yes. And so if you mail checks like I do, you can send them to Box 6922, Clearwater, Florida 33758. Or if you do it like Stephanie, you call 1-800-229-0059 with your credit card ready. And she's over here just stirring this wonderful chocolate.
It smells so good in here. So good. So sometimes you want a dessert. Easy, but you want it just elevated a little bit. So this is more fancy than taking a plastic bottle of chocolate sauce. And so, so this is just a little elevated.
It's like a hot fudge sundae.
Yes, it's going to be so good. So last Saturday.
Saturday.
We celebrated our
25 years, folks.
Anniversary. So there we are, 25 years ago.
Boy, nowadays, that's a milestone.
That picture cracks me up. It makes me laugh so hard. So you remember...
Your beautiful bride, and I love your dress. I love that dress.
Thank you so much. First dress I tried on, and I bought it.
I did the same thing.
Yep, I didn't need to... I was not a bridezilla.
You were a beautiful bride. I was a very ugly bride. I was sick that day. No, it's the truth. My mother took me to the doctor, and they gave me a shot to, you know, kind of...
That sounds awful. Anyway, so we went out to dinner. Okay, so if you remember my story from a couple months ago, we took Alexis out for her birthday dinner, and we ordered scallops to share.
Which was an appetizer.
Yes, so we thought we'll share out, you know. Well, it came out with 2 scallops. Okay, so 1 each.
And, and how much did it cost?
I think it was like
$15.
Yeah, for 2 scallops. So we were a little leery to order an appetizer Saturday night to share, but we're like, you know what? We'll go ahead and try. So it was $16, and there was enough for both of us. We were so excited.
Well, that's a wonderful restaurant.
So we went to Ruth's Chris in Tampa. Fabulous restaurant. I want to tell you, it was the best meal I've ever had from start to finish.
She has not stopped telling. It's wonderful.
Everything was good. It was the best steak I've ever had. And my husband loves steaks, so we're always trying steaks at different places. It was the best steak I've ever had.
Well, I truly believe
so good and
that
worth the celebration.
25 years, you kind of let it all out.
We splurged a little bit. We weren't taking a trip. We weren't going to go anywhere. But so we splurged on a nice dinner, and it was so
well.
fabulous.
And I congratulate you for 25 years.
And we had leftovers and ate them on Sunday, and they were just as good.
Oh,
yes. So
good meal. you got 2 meals out of the deal. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Well,
so
okay. Do I just put a?
Yes. You have ice cream, and you're just going to put it in our fancy little cup because we're elevating a little bit. I had some butter and some semi-sweet baker's chocolate, and we melted it down. Okay.
You know, this is so simple, but I'm telling
so
you,
simple,
if
but
you'll
it's gonna
just
be
do something
delicious.
this special and get a little bit of red roses
And
out or
it's
something.
about, you know, elevating the dish. I mean, look at this fancy cup. I'm going to put some nuts in here. You can put any kind of nuts that you want to.
Yeah, it says to, you know, heat them up in the oven, but I think that ruins the
we did
taste.
it a little backwards here. You're supposed to put the butter in, then you're supposed to put the nuts in, then you're supposed to put the chocolate in, but we didn't.
Hey.
So it's going to be just as good. So it's a nice smooth with that butter in there. It's a nice
But look
smooth
how
chocolate.
effortless this is for your kids to do
Right.
something a little special.
And how you know, do
Telling you
fancy
love
for
them.
your kids
Yes.
too.
Yes,
That would
not
be
just
amazing.
company.
No. Okay,
Okay.
so you cut up some strawberries.
They go on the top.
Yep, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna pull this over here. I want to make sure I wasn't messing anything up.
I want somebody to look at that Florida strawberry.
Isn't that gorgeous? I could dip one of those in chocolate.
Isn't that huge?
It's gorgeous, right? Oops, sorry. So
Yep.
sorry. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Yummy.
Okay.
Okay.
Now let's put a few nuts on the top and
Yep,
then
and then we're gonna put a few strawberries on top. So we're just elevating, making it fancy,
Ooh.
and look how beautiful it is. Oh my. Oh,
what are you laughing at?
the camera shots are kind of cracking me up a little bit. Here, pardon my reach
Oh,
as
my.
I reach for my spoon. I know it. Oh yeah, and
That's
see, it's-
heavenly.
Oh, so good. Chocolate and strawberries you can't beat anyway.
Look
Delicious.
how simple that was. Okay. I don't know if you need the recipe, but we've got it for you. And there's several ways coming up on the screen that you can get it, so choose the one you like best. But really, it's just kind of a hot fudge sundae with a little bit of strawberry on it to celebrate the day. So you choose what you want, and I'm going to introduce you to our guest, and you are going to love what he's got to say, so stay with us.
If you would like a copy of today's recipe, you may receive it by contacting us through social media as listed on the screen. When requesting a copy through the mail, be sure to include a self-addressed stamped envelope. Thank you, and please know we always appreciate hearing from our viewers.
I am so happy to introduce to you the senior minister from Harborside Christian Church in Safety Harbor, Florida, Kurt Parker. I've heard a lot about you. I've heard your church is awesome. I'm glad to meet you.
Thank you. Good to meet you.
And let me just say something about the place in my heart for the Christian church. I went through a really bad 2 or 3 years. And the Central Christian Church in St. Pete invited me to be a minister of music. I was there 5 years. I've never been in such a loving church ever. I feel like I have a debt to them I could never pay.
That's great.
The
Good
way
to hear.
they took my children in, and they healed us. They really did. And so
Good.
I've felt that way about your church, although I've never been there, but I want to visit
Come
it.
visit.
Yes. We want to talk about this. It's an extraordinary ministry, I think. And that is that your church built a beautiful chapel just for weddings, basically. There might be other purposes, I don't know. But and this was your idea. Tell us about
Well,
that.
I let's say it was God's idea. About 5 years ago, God gave this vision, and I went to the elders, and we talked about it for about 2 years. And the goal was not just to do weddings, but to equip people for marriage. And what we discovered is, I discovered after 30-some years of marrying all these people, I've probably married 600 people. Everybody's in love. It's never a love issue. So how do we really help people? And so we thought, okay, let's equip people for marriage. And what we discovered then was there's a lot of material on how to do marriage, but not much material on why. So we do a lot, ours is equipping. We don't do premarital counseling, we do equipping. It's skills, skills, skills. So every couple, no matter their age, if we can give them skills, we have set them up for success.
And that's a requirement.
It is.
Basically, in the contract or whatever they sign.
It is, and it's okay if they don't want to do it. They can get married somewhere else. Again, we don't just do weddings, we're equipping people for marriage.
Yeah, I had a friend here who had a church on this campus. He's in heaven today, but couples were renting his church, wanting to use it. Said the Lord convicted him. You can't just marry people in here. You have to, equip them, as you say, and whatever you call it, because it is so very important. Do you think there was anything behind this idea that the Lord gave you? Anything in the culture that people are so casual about premarital sex, and if it doesn't work out, well, we can always go our separate ways?
You know, regardless of the moral fiber that's come unraveled in our culture, there's still something that God placed within us. One of my favorite verses is Ecclesiastes 3:11. It says, He set eternity in our hearts. So God has wired us, I think, for morality, for health, for a relationship with Him. So people still want to get married. So we thought, all right, if we can meet a niche in the marketplace with God, God can do a great and mighty work. And our goal as a church is to change the trajectory of marriage in the entire state of Florida. So we did 107 weddings last year.
Wow.
In 2019, we did 107. But the best part of that story is we equipped 149 couples. So there are couples who don't want to get married or can't get married. They want a destination marriage, and a wedding, and they say, can you equip us? We do. We have marriage mentors, and the marriage mentors are really the key to this whole process. They're equipped. One of our pastors equips the marriage mentors for months, and then every couple who gets married in our chapel has a marriage mentor who goes through a bunch of sessions with them.
Yes, because you kind of have to put in the mix. A lot of these people didn't come from a solid marriage. A lot of them basically were fatherless. That leaves a young man just at loose ends,
So we made this, we call it Drop Dead Gorgeous. We spent a lot of money on the wedding chapel to attract the brides. The more unchurched brides, the better. Our goal is to reach as many unchurched couples as we possibly can. And through that process, we share the gospel. They don't have to agree to it, but they are going to hear it.
Yes, we're going to show you some pictures of it. And it is an absolutely gorgeous building. I doubt that I'll ever marry again, but now this is the bride's room. I can just see the brides and the bridesmaids, and they're just having such a great time. There's something about beauty that's very, very helpful. We
took about 20 brides, and they designed this whole wedding chapel. We built this from scratch. We didn't retrofit this. We took women and we said, we're a bunch of males. We don't have a clue what we're doing. Tell us what we need.
Wisdom. Okay, we had a picture there of the outside of the chapel and a bride and groom ready to take off. Boy, that is really classy. I like class. Okay, and also we have a conversation about the chapel of people that know all about it and what they can tell us. So let's take a look at that.
So I think the chapel ministry has been an amazing blessing to our community.
That is
more
gorgeous.
than we probably will ever know. But I think one of the things that has been an overlying theme throughout all of the mentees that we've met with over the last year has been they all have a desire to want to know about marriage.
This is about what we're doing for our community, not what we're doing for ourselves. I'm really excited about the fact that as a church, we're reaching out.
Just young people that are getting married these days just want to know more about God and about how that relationship and how the Bible talks to how marriage is supposed to be and what we can do about it. And it's been a great blessing for Christy and myself as well to be able to help with that. We get out of the way and let God do it, but it's been an amazing help for them. I think it's really special.
Just gorgeous inside and out. It's just beautiful. There's groom's quarters as well. We didn't have pictures of those. A wedding coordinator, sound technician. This all comes with it, right? An hour rehearsal. It's a good thing you put a limit on that.
Right, that's right.
As a pastor's wife who used to play the organ for some.
It can take forever.
Oh, I should have really gotten a check. I usually didn't. A marriage mentoring program. Personalized event. What is that?
Well, every wedding ceremony it's not a one-size-fit-all. So we have a
work
template,
with them.
but how can we design a service, a ceremony that's tailor-made for them?
And the beautiful saying, the white pews, I like it that it's all
Yeah.
white. It has a bell tower. And the very high windows, it gives it that vast look. It's just a bride's dream, actually. What kind of feedback have you gotten from it?
Yeah, we've had remarkable feedback because even this year we had 107 last year. Already now in January we have 118 already signed up for this year.
And this is January.
This is January. It's an explosion. It's word of mouth, but we're helping people. This is what I want people to know. We're not just marrying people. We're setting them up for success. And as you mentioned earlier, many of these people may not have had good role models or good examples. The marriage mentors provide some stability, some structure, and some examples.
Also, there's so much more to marriage than the wedding. And, you know, so they
So
need
we do 2 sessions after the wedding.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, we actually give people a gift card. I call it a bribe, but our elders call it a gift card. And we give a gift card to the couple, and we really call it a date night. And if they'll come back and do the last 2 sessions, we actually pay them to come back and do the last 2 sessions with us.
I would think, too, that on some percentage basis, it would be a real magnet for your church.
It is.
That they will
It is.
integrate into the church. And I so believe in what I call church life. That you raised your children in that church and you're there Sunday morning and you need to get them in Sunday school or whatever training program you have. You get them there on Wednesday night. It's more important than sports because I've lived long enough now. I've got 9 great-grandchildren that I've seen what I call church life. I've seen the payoff. I've seen the good marriages that come out of it.
Yeah.
So
one of the funny things that we didn't really think through is this is the 3rd year now that we've done the weddings. Now the babies are coming. So we are
growing their
exploding
church.
in the nursery.
That's
Yes,
awesome.
It's funny, yeah.
That is awesome, and that they find their fellowship there, their friends there. I hope that we might be giving a lot of churches a good idea.
And you know what? We've already helped several churches. We have one of our pastors that has actually done a couple of conferences to help different pastors to learn. We love to franchise this. We're not making any money off this.
Right.
We'll help anybody and everybody with our system. We'll tell you all our mistakes, and we made plenty, but we'll tell you why and how God's blessing
Well, why
us.
wouldn't you make a lot of mistakes? You know, in the first, this was really a trial run.
It was.
And that's not a cheap building. I congratulate you if you talked the elders into this.
Well,
I
so-
know church life.
So this is the funny part. We spent $3 million on that building so we could do the equipping skills for free.
Yes.
That means that much to us. And we've paid cash for it. The entire church rallied around it. We shared the vision. And wherever there's a vision, there's always provision.
That's good. I'm going to remember that. I go back to what I mentioned earlier, the culture. You have damaged people, and people just don't know. They don't know what the Bible says about being a husband, about being a wife. And we have a culture that works against that.
Let me tell you a quick story. One of my favorite stories. The pastor, there's 10 of us ordained pastors. So there's 10 of us at our church that do the weddings. I'm not doing all these, but we've got 9 other pastors. So the pastor who does the wedding always does the first session. It's called the Big Why. Why did God create marriage? And so far, my favorite one was an undercover police officer from St. Pete who's never been to church. When I got through with the first session, he said, "What the?" And he said a bad word. He said, "I had no idea God did all that." And I love that. I love that story because
Absolutely.
he was shocked that this was all God's idea.
Yes, and probably had no clue about its meaning or the Bible's very specific, and our culture works against it. I think our culture beats up men a lot. Personally, I love men. And I also think the women's movement has been a detriment in so many ways. There are a couple of good things in it, but a detriment. And part of the glue in that is to hate men. And so we have a pretty sick society. And I can almost understand this undercover policeman saying, "What?"
Right. And so what has helped us, though, is by being a non-denominational church, there's not a lot of stigma that they come to that first session. They don't know really what a non-denominational church is. We just teach and preach the Bible. That sets them at peace.
And you and I know it, that when you do it God's way, it works. You're going to have a healthy family.
That's right.
Respecting one another. I have a Christian psychologist comes on here. I'll tell you about him later. You might want him in church. Dr. David Clark. Totally biblical, but he's a psychologist. And when he mentors a couple, he tries to break them up. And, you know, if they go with, they understand what he's coming at, he said they'll probably make it. But he goes after money and all these things, culture, and certainly the scripture. But I would imagine that some of them that have come to you totally clueless about what is a husband and what is a wife.
They are. They don't know what the Bible has to say. And once they discover, though, that God is for them, He is not against them, that's a game changer. And the other secret sauce to all this is we don't want anything from them. We want something for them. And again, the world, everybody wants something from you. And when they discover that we're doing this for free, we're trying to help you, we want to set you up for success. But again, it's common sense. If the married couple stays together, we prevent a whole lot of problems.
Culture itself.
We prevent poverty. We prevent sexual harassment. We prevent so many problems that our culture has. So instead of coming behind the problem and trying to nurse it, we're trying to start at the beginning and eliminate those problems from happening.
Do they fill out any kind of a questionnaire that gives you a basis to deal with?
No, we walk into that cold turkey, and you never know what you're going to get. It's exciting. No, it's exciting. It's never boring. It's never routine.
Do you ever think, how can you not know anything about this?
Well, and I
you don't say it. I know you don't say it.
But I'm thrilled they're in the room.
Absolutely.
I'm thrilled they're there because, again, we have an opportunity. The gospel will change their life.
Now, what about, do you address anything if there are stepchildren involved?
So, again, with the marriage mentors, if there's stepchildren involved, we have several of our mentors who have that situation, and we try to pair them up because they have more answers about that than any of the pastors would.
Well, the Bible is replete with weddings, Old Testament, New Testament. And I think the fact that you made something beautiful for them, very much scriptural. Those were great celebrations, and I bet they had great clothing, costumes, and would you even dare to try to guess what the marriage supper of the Lamb's going to be like?
It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome.
It's going. Is there any couple that really stands out that you have mentored in any way that you want to bring it? I mean, you could say a lot of you're kidding, or others that.
I think the ones that probably thrill me the most are the ones who are totally unchurched, who really don't buy into the whole thing. They go through the process and they realize we didn't want something from them, we had something for them. And it might be a year or a year and a half later, they come back to church with a few problems, a few issues, and they come back to us. Because again, we're the only ones that wanted something for them and to set them up for success. That just warms my soul.
Absolutely, and this has really been a mission field, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you just joined me, I am talking with Pastor Kurt Parker, Senior Minister at Harborside Christian Church, Safety Harbor, Florida, and we're talking about one of the greatest ideas I've ever heard of in the ministry. I've been in the ministry all my life, and that's that the Lord prompted him to build a beautiful chapel for weddings, and it draws people at one of the most important and thoughtful times in their lives.
And the church has bought into this. Our elders, our entire congregation sees this as outreach. This is outreach. We're making a difference.
What about, I keep going back to Dr. Clark, he's on here every month, but a couple things, women kind of whine sometimes, and men, I mean, men just listen to her, that's a good thing. But also, one thing I stressed, I used to do a lot of women's things, and that is compliment your husband, respect him. It's one of the greatest desires that a man has. Doesn't cost anything. Now, do you touch on those kind of things about?
We do.
Okay, this is what men need. This is what women need.
Well, before we even get to that, because again, being pretty unchurched, most of these couples, they each have to fill out a 300 questionnaire.
Oh, I want to copy that sometime.
And it spits it out into 10 categories. And so husband and wife on a scale of 1 to 10, let's take communication. Let's say she's a 9 and he's a 1, which means he grunts and she talks, right?
Normal, typical.
Okay. Or with conflict. Let's say that she's volcanic and he's a turtle. The marriage mentors then work through those issues with each couple.
Boy, that's a lot of preventive problems.
We're trying to, yeah.
Yes, and I wonder what percentage, when they come to you, ever thought of those things?
Yeah. Which is kind of interesting, again, if they're not a biblical culture. The church culture looks forward to this. But I would have to be honest, about 25% of the unchurched culture, do we have to do this? Do we really have to do this to get married here? Yes, you do. After about the second session, they will confess to us they didn't want to do it. They are thrilled to grow, to learn. They didn't know what they didn't know.
That's wonderful. I mean, this whole thing is just giving me goosebumps because I've been in the ministry all my life, and it's wonderful to learn of a new, innovative way to draw people, teach them, and
We can help people.
just something like filling out a questionnaire
Yeah.
made them begin to think.
Right.
And how long has the chapel been operating?
This is our third season. It started about halfway through a couple years ago. Last year was the first full year, and then we're into January. So it's only been about 3 years.
What does it make you feel to have such, to me, a very rich harvest in many ways?
Yeah, you know what else is exciting though? We've got a pastor who's in charge of the marriage mentors. We've got a couple of ladies who are the marriage wedding coordinators. But there's just teams of volunteers who've bought into this. The whole church sees this as outreach. We see this as a mission field. It warms my heart.
I agree with you 100%, and on such an important issue. Oh my goodness, this culture needs a lot of chapels.
You know what else though? We want to do these weddings really well. In other words, we want to crush every single wedding. We don't want to just get through it. We want to make this the best.
Well, I thank you for coming on, telling this story. And if you want to find out more about it, we have had the website up where you can contact me. If you're in the Tampa Bay area and you are planning a wedding, sounds to me like they better get in line and get their date because it's filling up quickly. Definitely a thought from the Lord, and it's working. Well, thank you for being with us, and see you next time. And remember, there's no higher calling than that of a homekeeper. God bless you.
If you should miss a Homekeepers program, you can catch up by going to www.ctnonline.com. Click on CTN Programs and then on Homekeepers.